Hey, hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you what this pork loin is all about. Now, I bought this pork loin for $13 today. 13 bucks. Alright, I'm going to end up getting 12 boneless pork chops, 3 stuffed pork chops, and 1 small pork roast, which would serve probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 people. I don't know. But I got to tell you, this is the way to go. What I do is I'll buy a piece like this, and I'll cut it all up, and then I freeze it in the freezer bags. And boy, they last a long time. I mean, you'd be surprised. Well, there, I'm going to show you in that book there where the pork loin comes from. On the left half over there, as you look down the left half, that's the roast part. It has 2 different kinds of meat. It's got a dark meat and it's got a light meat. And, you know, of course, they're both pork, but the dark meat is a little more juicier. I'm sure it's got more fat than the light meat, but who cares? You know, just have a good time. All right, anyway, I'm peeling off this thing here. This store that I go to is great, man, for these things. All right, now here comes the boneless pork chops. I mean, look at these things. They're perfect. Look at that. I also cut off the roast part. The roast part is cut off. These pork chops are perfect. I mean, you can't get any better. And I end up getting 12 of them. Okay, for 13 bucks. I mean, you could buy $13 worth of pork chops with 7. You know, 7 of them would be 13 bucks. All right. Anyway, now we're getting down to the ones that are going to be double. They're going to be stuffed. Okay, there I'm measuring them. Okay, so I got 2 more pork chops and then the double, the whatchamacallit things. The stuffed pork chops. All right, so that's 12. 12 beautiful boneless center pork chops. Okay, now here comes the stuffed. I'm going to show you how to stuff them. What I did was I made some stuffing and then I let it cool off in the fridge. Listen, the stuffing is easy. You buy one of those, well, whatever it's called, stovetop. Okay. But the thing is, you have to add an egg. Add an egg to it and water. And put some butter on top and bake it. And there it is. Okay, it's already baked. It's already cooked. Now, this works very well when you go to cook these pork chops, the double ones. Because the inside is already cooked. You don't have to dry out the outside trying to get the inside done, if you know what I mean. Oops, sorry about that. I don't wanna edit that out because I'll screw something up, so I'm just gonna leave that little spot in there. Okay, so you know, if you want, you could add raisins, cranberries, dried cherries. You know, you could add anything you want in here. I'm just doing it the simplest way. Just one, one bag of stovetop, some butter on top, put 1 egg in and the water and let it go. Okay. Now, here's the pork roast. All right. It's not a big one. It's a little one. Now, this part of the pork roast comes off of the, wait a minute. Is this? Yeah, this comes off of the shoulder part. It's actually called the butt, the pork butt. I don't know if you guys ever heard that, but It's the pork butt is the shoulder. I don't know why they call it the butt, but it's not the butt. Ham is the butt. You know what I mean? But anyway, I think it's called a Boston butt or some other kind of butt. I don't know, some pig butt or something. Okay, there's a little bit of ginger. Okay, what I have in that bowl there is going to be the rub, you know. All right, there's a little bit of ginger. If you like ginger, put some more in. It's no biggie. Okay, here comes, I don't know what this is. Oh, paprika. Now, I'm going to rub this stuff on everything. I'm going to rub it on the roast. I'm going to rub it on the pork chops and on the stuffed pork chops. Okay, I'm going to rub it all over the place. Here comes salt and pepper. Man, this takes a while. I don't know why I didn't speed this up. Oh, wait a minute. The audio is way behind the video. Well, anyway, I'm mixing up the stuff. All right, I'm going to add some olive oil to it, and that's it. There's a little more salt. All right, once I get this rub made, then I'm going to tie the roast up. All right, there we go. All right, there, it's made. All right, I'm going to smear this stuff all over the roast, all over everything. Oh, there's a little rosemary. Rosemary and pork were made for each other. I kid you not. For some reason, they really complement. The rosemary really complements the pork. All right. Now, let's go get it on. Move it. Oh, no wonder why. Okay, here's some kite string. All right. I use this in the kitchen. You don't really have to tie them up. It's not a necessity, but I like to keep them in that shape that they're in because what I do is I slice whatever's left. I slice it on the slicer. All right, there you can see. You put your finger on the rope, hold it there until you can get the end of it underneath that part, and then pull it. Piece of cake. All right, then you go up the back and you just tie it up. Okay. Now, like I said, it's not 100% necessary that you tie it up. Hold on, let me try something here. Wait a minute. Oh boy, I don't know why it does this, but it's the audio is way out of line. All right, so anyway, wrap that thing up and smear that rub all over it, and you're good to go. Oh, by the way, I'm going to cook everything in the toaster oven. So that pork roast is going in the toaster oven till about 200 degrees temperature. All right, now I'm just going to rub these things a little bit. Those are the stuffed pork chops, and here comes the regular. 12 pork chops out of there, that's not bad for 13 bucks. See, the thing is, you have to have a way to store them. You know, you got to have storage. This machine right here, I don't remember what I paid for it. It wasn't a whole lot. I don't remember. I mean, I already broke it. You know, the top part is gone. There's supposed to be a lid over that plastic bags. But anyway, it really does come in handy. I think it was like $100. Might have been less. I think it was. Now the bags aren't cheap. You know, the bags, they cost you a little bit. You're best to go online to buy the bags. Don't buy them at Walmart. Forget it, man. You get raped. All right. Anyway, here's what I do. I put the pork chops in these quart bags, but I don't seal it. I leave that bag open because when you go to shrink wrap it, you want to get all the air out. So, wait. Here I'm shrinking just one because I don't know why. Oh, I had a small bag, so I figured I'd do one. All right. Now, once those things are frozen like that, man, they're good for who knows. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you this machine. It's really worth buying one, I'm telling you. It really is. It makes your life a lot easier. You know, especially if you shop for bargains. I don't. But when I do something like this, you know, I mean, this is enough food to last me a month. Well, not quite a month, but you know what I mean. I do a lot of freezing, you know. When I make chili, I'll make about 5 pounds worth of chili. 5 pounds of the meat. And the next day, when the stuff is cold and all stuck together, then I put it in bags and I freeze it. And man, it's perfect, man. You want some chili, you just take it out and bink, there it is. I wanted to do a chili video, but it's summertime, you know. I don't think it would be I don't think it would be useful in the summer. Maybe Sloppy Joe's. Sloppy Joe's might be a good idea, you know, take on a picnic or something, or, you know. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I'm telling you, I love this machine. Okay, now, there's the pork roast. And there's some onion rings that I made about, I don't know, a month ago. I make them like that and I freeze them. But I don't shrink wrap these. I just freeze them in regular quart bags. And, you know, take them out and, man, they are good. I gotta tell you. All right, so there's the stuff. Whoops, what happened? Uh-oh. All right, so look. You might be able to find this stuff someplace else around town, but I guarantee you won't find it any better than this. I gotta go, I gotta see you.